be regarded as the greatest of all time, without a doubt. Let me say it again. If Manny Pacquiao was American, he'll be regarded as the greatest of all time. Especially the greatest of all time in boxing. Because we all know in America, America likes to dictate what's greatness. Greatness. And in my opinion, I don't let America dictate what greatness is. Especially in a sport that is a world sport. Like boxing. It's a world sport. It doesn't have no particular league like the NBA and it's just here in America, or the NFL, or the MLB. Boxing is a world sport. And his accomplishments, resume, belts, you already know, the 8 division of world titles, the humanitarian outside of boxing, from the, exceeding expectations, doing the impossible, because that's what greatness is. You dictate greatness and identify greatness, and you give that greatness its just due when that person, female or male, accomplishes something that practically they wasn't supposed to accomplish. When they beat in the odds. When you do something that is not expected for you to do. And when you attain that and you accomplish that, that's what makes you legendary. That's what makes you great. Greatness in general. If you do things that is expected for you to do, and especially in the world of boxing or the world of combat sport, if you beat up a guy that you're expected to beat, then it's not really great. It's not really special because you're expected to do that. But what Manny Pacquiao did is time and time again, he beat the odds. Time and time again, he did what was not expected. Time and time again, he looked special. Time and time again, he beat the dude that's bigger than him and things of that nature. And that's why Manny Pacquiao is the greatest of all time. Now, of course, America is not going to tell you that. America's going to tell you that it's Muhammad Ali. And I'm going to tell you like this. The Muhammad Ali greatest of all time, it was because Muhammad Ali used that catchphrase. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. And yes, Muhammad Ali did things that are great. I consider Muhammad Ali great. But when I do my homework, you humble your mind and you just don't take whatever they give you, because that's what America likes to do. You know it. They throw you something and they make you eat it up. This person is great. Now you got to think that this person is great. This person is the next. So you got to think this person is the next. And it's like a robotic cycle, because it's the media of the world. And the media is kind of, what we call the media in America? The idiot box. That's what we call it. Because they actually turn you into an idiot because you start believing everything you hear, whether it's political wise, whether it's sports wise, whether it's beauty. Whether, like I said, they dictate what's beauty, they dictate what's greatness. And in this time, in this content, in this channel, no. We as a family are going to dictate what's greatness. We're going to think logically, objectively, unbiasedly. Manny Pacquiao was the greatest of all time because he has accomplished things that nobody probably ever in history of boxing is going to accomplish. Muhammad Ali accomplished heavyweight titles. Now, how many heavyweight titles has there been in the world of boxing? How many? A lot. And like I said in the other video, I hope y'all check it out. I got a video that's stating that Manny Pacquiao, I said, it was titled, who's the greatest, Manny Pacquiao or Muhammad Ali? And I said, Manny Pacquiao. Of course, I got backlash. Of course, there's people that do support it, especially from the Filipino people and his loyal fans. And some people that do, that they get what I'm trying to say. They get my analysis. They get my point. But Manny Pacquiao has done things that it was never expected. And when you think about who's gonna break those records, who is capable, Manny Pacquiao comes to boxing. A special fighter like Manny Pacquiao probably comes once in a lifetime, twice in a lifetime, once every 50 years in the world of boxing. And remember, boxing is a 100-year sport. It's a long sport, over a century. How many Pacquiaos have you seen? How many Pacquiao you seen in Haiti when they show ESPN Classic? Manny Pacquiao who can you compare to Manny Pacquiao? Because of course we could compare Muhammad Ali to heavyweight greats. And of course it's not like Muhammad Ali or Manny Pacquiao was undefeated. We understand that. But like I said in other videos, it's not if you win or lose, but it's how you win and how you lose. It's how you win and how you lose. Now Manny Pacquiao, a lot of his losses we all know is kind of controversial to us. And of course, a lot of people that don't like Manny Pacquiao, a lot of people that hate Manny Pacquiao fans are gonna be like, oh man, y'all never satisfied. Oh man, yeah. Every time he lose, the Timothy Bradley, yeah. It was kind of controversial. Floyd Mayweather, he beat Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao fans gonna be like, no, we ain't beat. But at the end of the day, yes, Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao by points though. It's not by he ain't beat him up like he beat him up and took something from him, took his soul, things of that nature. It's by points. And nobody remembers that. That's why people don't regard Floyd Mayweather as the greatest of all time. He needs to self-proclaim himself as the TBE. But at the end of the day, just like Jay-Z said, we don't believe you. You need more people. It's just like Mike Tyson said one time when they was talking about Floyd Mayweather. You got to be regarded by the people. The people got to see you as the best. Just like the people, of course, in America see Muhammad Ali as the best. But let's say if Manny Pacquiao was the one that he was saying, I'm the greatest of all time. Let's see if he was using that catchphrase. Maybe in America they would have hated him. Or maybe they would have loved him. We don't know. It's a hit or miss. It's all about accomplishments. It's all about earning the greatest of all time. I'm not giving Manny Pacquiao the greatest of all time. I'm not giving anybody no title. Manny Pacquiao has earned the right to be the greatest of all time, whether he's an American or whether he's not. I'm not going to let America dictate. I'm sorry, America, but I'm an American myself, and I love my country. But you know what? I would not let America dictate what I know is real and what I know is true, and that Manny Pacquiao has earned the right to be the greatest of all time. Now, let me say it like this. In America, we like playing the race card. Let's just be honest, and I hate playing the race card. I hate bringing up race. And I know we're probably going to go outside the boxing content, but of course, when we're talking about the greatest of all time, and we all say, Muhammad Ali, they always be like, what? It's not what he's done in the ring, but what he's done outside of the ring too. That's what made Muhammad Ali the greatest. Well, that's what makes Manny Pacquiao the greatest too. You can't knock it just because you're not seeing what he's doing, what he does in the Philippines. Manny Pacquiao is taking the proper steps in changing, what's going on within his community, within his country. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk a lot. Muhammad Ali talked a lot. We don't know that. A lot of athletes talk a lot, but Manny Pacquiao puts himself in a position to change laws. So you just can't be talking about it because that's not going to get you anywhere. But you're in a position of power to change laws and change how the way people live and, change systems into a better system. Manny Pacquiao has done a lot and he gives back as well. Now I'm going to tell you like this about Asian people in America. In America. We all know that Asians don't get their just due here in America. Yeah, I said it. Asians do not get their just. They get bypassed by everything in every category. We're talking about in the entertainment level. As actors, actresses, athletes, things of that nature. But you know what? Asian people never complain. I'm talking about the Filipino people. I'm talking about Japanese. I'm talking about Korean. I'm talking about Chinese, Vietnamese, all of them. They never complain. They do their job. They do their due diligence. They don't have to say that they're the greatest. They don't have to say they're TPE. They do their job. They accomplish it. They earn the right, whatever they in their position. And even if you don't give them that, even if you don't say it, they know what they are. They don't need to say it to the people. But me, they don't get their just due. But you know what? I'm giving their just due. I am giving their just due. You already know. I'm sorry I'm hurting people's feelings, but I gotta keep it real. As an American, I gotta keep it real. You know why? Because there's the good, there's the bad, there's the ugly, there's the wrong. And you know what? America's not going to dictate to me. Or they shouldn't dictate to y'all. And I'm not trying to dictate to y'all. But I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm just calling it how it is. Just like Jay-Z said. A lot of people like Jay-Z in America, right? They like Jay-Z. What Jay-Z say? Women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. You know what? Manny Pacquiao's number don't lie. Manny Pacquiao's accomplishment don't lie. 8-time division world champion. That number don't lie. 70 bouts don't lie. The way he beat his opponent don't lie. The numbers of opponent that he beaten don't lie. Oh, but he lost too. Yeah. But like I said before, it's not about it's not about if you win or lose, but it's how you win and lose. Here in America, we love the come up, right? Here we like when the dude goes down and then they pick themselves right back up and you know, the Cinderella story. That's why we like Rocky movies, right? That's why we like Rocky Balboa, right? So when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, why things change? It shouldn't change. Manny Pacquiao is the greatest of all time. And it's time for America to also to give Asians their just due. Give Asians their just due in sports. You know? Maybe because they can't defend themselves. Language barriers for some of them. So when you interview them, it's sometimes with the translator, and sometimes you don't take it to the heart what the translator is saying. But it's time for people to stop acting like America is everything and all the greatness people in America. The only reason why they got Muhammad Ali is because, like I said, Manny Pacquiao is not American. Manny Pacquiao is not part of you. So you can't say he's the greatest because we got to say this is the greatest country of all of the world. But this is why this is the city of the world. A lot of people do like America, but we just can't keep everything, you know, indoors. We just can't keep the greatness to ourselves. No, you don't dictate greatness, America. You know who dictate greatness? The God above dictate greatness. And if Manny Pacquiao is the greatest, you can see that he is blessed. He is blessed. Just like Muhammad Ali was blessed and he was giving praise to Allah. Yes, he was blessed. You know, God-fearing people. You know, God-fearing personnel. But at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, debate it or not, agree with it or not, hey, there's a notification, there's a comment boxes, we could talk about it, you know what I'm saying, respectively, have a little dialogue, and you can do your studies. I keep doing my study because I'm always going to learn. I'm always going to learn, and I'm not a man that's afraid to be wrong. No, I'm very, very humble enough, like a Manny Pacquiao, humble enough to have dialogue. That's why I do this, so we can talk, because we're all family at the same time. But I'm just being real with you, you be real with me, you know? Unbiasedly. Let's talk unbiasedly, objectively, and logically. Manny Pacquiao, the greatest of all time. And he don't need to be American for me to say that.